Thank you, Mr. Kingsley and the Board of Education. It's great to see so many faces that are here with us this evening. Celebrating the life of Dr. Martin Luther King is an annual honor that allows us to reflect on service, determination, justice, and hope. We join many local organizations in celebrating as a community the lessons of Dr. King. The LCE department has joined with other amazing PSD leaders like Aisha Thomas in organizing the celebrations in Poudre School District. I encourage all community members and PSD colleagues to consider joining our community celebration on Monday, January 17th in a local march and afterwards hearing from Ms. Carlota Lanier, the youngest of the Little Rock Nine and National Women's Hall of Fame inductee. Dr. King used his voice to elevate the needs of others seeking justice and peace. In Poudre School District, the importance of student voice can never be overstated. It's a privilege to have a student this evening that will share her insight and wisdom as it relates to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Danielle Apawu, student of Alvis and Aaron Apawu, is a third grader at Zach Elementary. Danielle loves school and has been at Zach since kindergarten. She also loves outdoor activities like roller skating and biking. When Danielle grows up, she hopes to be a chemist or medical doctor. She is going to share some of her thoughts about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I know that I would ask her to express her last name because I know that I'm not saying it exactly how it needs to be said. And I would appreciate that opportunity to hear it said the right way. So Danielle, thank you so much for being with us this evening.
I'll just leave this. Good evening, Poudre School District Board, Cabinet, and community. My name is Daniela Powell, and I'm a third grader at Zach Elementary. My principal, Ms. Thomas, asked me to speak to you tonight about Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King. He and I share the same birthday. He was born in Georgia, and as a young man became very inspired by Gandhi's teachings of nonviolent activism. Later, he became a minister and key leader of the civil rights movement. He had many successes like winning the Nobel Peace Prize, and he also had many sad moments witnessing hurt and injustice. He was committed to inspiring people to racial justice through nonviolent resistance. I think the best thing that can be said about him is simply saying his own words. Out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. I was a drum major for justice, peace, and righteousness. We shall overcome because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Thank you.